Dassault Systemes Isight is an ideal tool for complex multivariate process modeling. Isight allows process data to be imported from a comma-separated text file directly into the runtime environment, where there are a host of tools available for exploration and response surface modeling. In this demonstration, we will import data from a polyethylene production process that can be found on the Internet. What we want to be able to do is predict the outputs, the properties of the material, from the inputs, which is the formulation data. The only change we need to make to this raw data file is to eliminate the first column, which contains the experiment number. Otherwise, the CSV file is ready to import as we found it. Isight needs to know which of the variables are inputs and which are outputs, so we'll tell it that the first 14 are the inputs. The last 5 are assumed to be the outputs, although each variable can be configured independently if necessary. Once the data has been imported, we will look it over to make sure the import was successful, and then use the approximation tool to set up an RBF neural network model in order to predict the outputs from a set of 14 inputs for each experiment. In order to validate our model and to get a sense of its predictive capability, we'll tell Isight to use 10 of the data points for a cross-validation. These points will not be used in the creation of the neural network. They'll instead be used to validate the predicted outputs against the known values from the data set. After the approximation has been created, there are many tools available in Isight for post-processing the results and examining the response surface. To get a sense of how good the fit was, we look at the Error Analysis tab to check the calculations made for the validation points. As you can see, the predicted values are very nearly identical to the actuals, with an R-squared value of over 0.99 for each. This indicates that the process is well behaved and mapped over the range of all input parameters.